Traditional Prime Minister to the AmaZulu royal family, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, is expected to announce arrangements for the funeral of the late Regent Queen Mantfombi Dlamini Zulu. He is also expected to shed light on arrangements for the AmaZulu nation's mourning of the Regent's passing. Our reporter Simphiwe makhanya is, of course, at the Royal House for us today. A very good afternoon once again to you, Simphiwe. I do understand that you have an update for us from the Royal House, and are we hearing at this point anything regarding Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi's announcements?
Certainly, Flo, we continue to camp outside Kwakhangela Mankengane Royal Palace here in Nongoma, awaiting, of course, any comment from the Royal House with regards to the meeting that was expected to actually take place. I can just confirm to our viewers, Flo, that I've just received a call from one of the senior members of the Royal House informing us that that meeting, which was expected to take place this afternoon, is no longer going to be taking place this afternoon, but is expected to take place now tomorrow. And that meeting, Flo, is going to be very crucial in terms of discussing and also coming up with a plan for the funeral, and also discussing issues of mourning as well as the issue of preparing for the funeral. We're expecting Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, in his capacity as AmaZulu traditional Prime Minister, to then brief members of the media after that meeting has been held by the royal family with regards to the preparations. The word that we have at the moment is that that meeting is no longer going to be taking place this afternoon, because some senior members of the royal family are still in Johannesburg as we speak, but they will be making their way into this palace later on this evening. So the word is that the meeting is going to be taking place tomorrow, and thereafter Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi will then brief members of the media in terms of outlining the plan of action with regards to the funeral arrangements. Earlier on, Flo, we saw quite a number of residents and local people making their way into the palace, coming to pay their respects and also offer their words of condolences. Many of those that we spoke to have actually hailed the Queen as someone who was very humble, having come from a royal family, and also who was very instrumental in reviving and assisting the late King Goodwill Zwelithini to revive some of the cultural practices. They've also hailed her for her role in actually fighting poverty and equipping those who live in this particular area of KwaNongoma with the relevant skills to actually change and upgrade their lives. So the information that we have is that the meeting which was scheduled to take place this afternoon is no longer going to be taking place, but will be taking place tomorrow. Thereafter we will have an update from Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi to give us the way forward.
All right, thank you very much for that news just in that Simphiwe makhanya is sharing with us then. So, of course, that expected update or announcement that we were awaiting from Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi has been postponed to tomorrow, as family members of the royal family are expected to be traveling. Some are indeed in Johannesburg, and then having to travel to KZN at this time. So we'll certainly be keeping you updated and giving you information as and when we receive it. As you see, Simphiwe camping outside the Royal House in Nongoma.